Hey guys and gals, my name is Frank. I'm with Sportsland here in Salt Lake City, Utah. We're here to talk about this great new floor plan in the Hideout, Keystone Hideout, the 22MLS. Has some great features, some unique features on the inside for a couple's coach, or even if you're sleeping a child or two. Got some great ideas in this trailer. We're going to start off with the awning. Nice size awning, almost the whole length of the coach, which is really convenient. Adds a lot of square footage to your camping space when you put a mat out here. Just set up your barbecue, your griddle that comes with it. We'll pan over there real quick and talk about it. The awning itself has a few capabilities that a lot of other awnings in the industry do not have. This shock absorber that you actually have here, as you're bringing this awning in, you see it's doing its job by actually pushing that spring in that awning back out. So when you have a little bit of wind happening, your awning starts flapping. We've all been there with microbursts, or start of the wind coming in. This will actually help that roll in nice and tight on the roller itself. It's a really nice feature not a lot of people already talk about. We're looking through your through storage, huge amount of through storage. We do have a strap here that actually, this is where your griddle will come to and strap in for transport. If you want to bring in other locations, that's fine. We usually just put a piece of carpet there and strap that in. Nice amount of storage. We also do have independent on front and back. These are electric stabilizing jacks. They really do a great job, so you're not hand cranking anything whatsoever. It's going to take a lot of the just the setup and time to set up, make it so much easier to do so. Walking across this way, we're looking at your solid steps. Now, we're ordering these in with Keystone with the solid steps. A lot of people may ask how they work. But you just go up inside, they do latch. This will be your lock latch. As you're traveling, that's not going to be banging against your door. It's going to be sitting solid. When you do need that, you just turn a handle and you release that. You do have independent arms on this for where you're camping, not always the flattest ground. These will adjust to your camping location, so you do have a good solid step, just walk in and out of your coach. Walking down this way, we do have a 110 outlet. We do have two 110 outlets right here, so if you're hooked up to a shore power or generator, it will transmit through the whole breaker system to your two outlets out here. You can run a toaster out here, electric, crock pot, anything along that side. So exhaust for your heating system. This does have a 30,000 BTU heater in there, wrapped in a closed underbelly. We'll look inside and see the vents and everything on the floor, but what that does, it is actually pockets that air underneath the floor where all your water lines and your tanks are. So having this heater system, it's a furnace in your coach itself. A lot of people know about this, but they don't know about trapping that warm air, having it a wrapped underbelly, helping it to a certain temperature, around that freezing point where you're going to keep your lines and your tanks from freezing up. Looking up, the LED lights, absolutely fantastic. Obviously the lights in the speakers, outdoor, indoor speakers through the stereo system. The nice thing about those lights are that a lot of trailers out there, the cheaper way to do this, will put the lights on the outside of the barrel, so you have to have your whole awning out at nighttime to utilize those LED lights. As this is rolled in, you can still utilize these LED lights for your nighttime vision. So the ambiance out here, everything, you're still going to get all that lit up without having to kick out your awning at nighttime. Been there myself, forgot to bring the awning in, the storm comes in overnight, next thing you're raising up in a panic trying to get your awning in because the windstorm just came in. We do have an outside shower, hot and cold shower, with about a 5.5 foot hose. You can set that up, take showers, set up a port out here, spray off your feet, the dog, spray your wife or your husband. It's always a fun time to have an outside shower outside, but it is versatile. This is your griddle. Now this actually comes onto the bracket, stays on the trailer, comes mounted to the trailer from the factory. These two brackets that hold the actual griddle are just quick, easy lock-in setup. Propane quick connect down below. That's going to be mounted, it's actually running to your main tank, so you're not waddling around another tank, having to worry about a propane tank and paling it in some sort and leaking. So it's already mounted to the front. This actually feeds from the main tanks up front. You can also get a propane quick connect, which is a splitter, and then it pops in there. Now you can run two devices to barbecue, griddle, outdoor fire pit, something along that line. Once again, you can see the underneath the jacks, the electric jacks underneath here. This is a new thing to Keystone, which I think is should have been done about 10 years ago in a lot of different trailers. You have a mounting bracket for your Lippert ladder. Now it's a bracket where you hook your ladder up in, it'll extend down, and you can walk up and get to the roof, which is a fully walkable roof, TPO roof, 12-year warranty I might add, but pretty cool little feature. We do have it pre-wired and preset for backup camera. Nice thing, first time, or maybe somebody's pulling a double, it's always nice to see what's behind you before you make a left-right turn on the freeway or anywhere for that matter. Once again, we do have the Lippert system and we do have the walkable roof. So we are talking about structure up on that roof. Why might you add? A lot of people do ask why you would want to get up there if you've gone through some rough terrain, some bushes. You might want to check out or run your seals, check out your skylights, anything along that line. It's always good to get up there, brush off a little debris, and just check your seals. Very important. 30 amp service. You see we're plugged in here. This pulls out. You got about 25-foot cord that's already hooked up to your electrical system. You just pull that out. You can actually have a converter system go to 110 as we have here to plug in for the demonstration, and you can plug this into your extension cord out of your garage, your shed, anywhere like that. This will trickle charge your batteries. So it has a built-in converter system that actually charges your batteries. So you don't have to go out and buy a trickle charger secondhand from, or just another store to go and put it on your batteries. This does it for you as you're plugged in. It also comes with a 200-watt solar panel on board to charge your lithium batteries. These do come with lithium batteries, as we'll walk around front and see. Nice big slide out, and we go inside. You'll see what this entails. You do have a couple of white labels, as you can see there underneath. There is going to be your white, or your gray and your black water tank for your drainage. Also has a black tank flush, which we'll show you up here. Coming up here, we do have your black tank flush. What that is, it's an actual system that goes right over your black tank. It's a big pressure spray that actually sprays down the walls. There's sensors in your black tank to show when it is full, half empty, etc., etc. And we don't want to get those gunked up as you're sloshing down the road. That is making a mess in there. With this, actually, when it's still and you flush out, you hook this up to a regular hose. It sprays and washes everything out and flushes the whole system, keeping that toilet black tank very, very clean. Fresh water fill, so you just put your hose right there, fill it until it spills, and then just cap it off and you're ready for your trip. 60-gallon fresh water tank. You do have a city water connection too. Just pop off the cap, hook up a hose, and you don't need to use the fresh water fill up or the pump. It actually just pressurizes through. We recommend that you do use a device that pressure regulates water regulator in that sense. We do have, which the Hideouts come out with now, is a tankless water heater. Now, very versatile. This is on-demand hot water. Google it, check it out, talk to one of our representatives. I'll explain it further as you go. Pretty easy system, but easy flush out system, easy winterization. A lot of people have questions about this. We'd like to show them and talk to them about it when you come into Sportsland. Coming around the front, we do have these lights now for the backup camera being pre-wired. We also have these lights, which also have a little setup right here, framed in, ready and wired for side indicator cameras. So we do sell the kits here at our parts store at Sportsland. They will sell the whole kit, rear backup camera, right and left indicator lights. So as you can see what's coming up beside you and behind you. It's really a great feature to show. We have a demonstration of it in our parts store here. Coming up to the most exciting spot of the whole trailer, I think, your lithium battery setup from the factory. 2 lithium batteries. They are a lockable. They come with a battery lock system. We understand the expense of lithium is expensive. We want to make sure that that's secured in your trailer. You can put these inside the compartment because they're not lead based, so you can actually put them in a housed area without being vented. As you can see, there's no vents whatsoever, just your electrical plug-ins. The solar will charge these batteries. You've got continual use every day throughout, so it's really a really good off-the-grid package. Easy access to your propane tanks to turn your propane on and off. This is your cover for your propane tanks. Talk about your electric tongue jack. Very convenient. outside LED light, and you do have your up and down. We recognize the weight of this trailer is about 55, a little over 55, I think 55.60 is your dry weight, and then you're looking at about 26.6 as far as your overall length. We'd recommend an equalizer hitch. I still pull with one. I've been pulling for over 28 years, but this makes it very, very easy. We'll walk through this with you when you do come in on how to hook this up to an equalizer hitch and take it off of your hitch, put it back on. We do a lot of that training here when you do pick up your coach. Coming up to the sticker in the front, which I like how it just pops, but 3-year structural warranty bumper to bumper, 1 year on appliances, 12-year on the roof. Keystone really backs up their product, folks. They really do a great job. We have 2 locations at Sportsland, over 30 bays of service. We really are there to take care of you. Keystone takes care of our customers, which we love that relationship. Let's go inside and check this out. I'm going to grab onto this flip-up handle, nice big handle, locks up, locks closed, and we'll check out the interior. Okay guys, and we're going to show you the bathroom at the very rear of this coach right now. Just going through some of the stuff here. Here's your hot water heater hookup. You do have your battery heater button. So yes, it does have a battery heater. You're in cold weather, you hit that battery heater and that's going to start the whole case, so it keeps that battery from freezing, lithium batteries from getting too cold and not operational. This is your vent control system. You do have your bathroom in here. It's a porcelain toilet. Plenty of storage. You do have the bottom cabinet, porcelain toilet, foot flush instead of a hand push flush, your vanity, which is got plenty of room in there, your square pan shower for your shower, and your rounded curtain, which means you give it a little more room on the curtain rod itself, so it gives you some space to move around. I just love this. A lot of people ask for light in the kitchen, and it's an open concept window to get ventilation through here. Nice countertop, big sink, open sink. You know, I soak my dishes before I clean them. A lot of storage up underneath. Everybody's looking for storage. This has plenty of it. I mean, it really does. Right down here is your fuse panel. Easy access to get to your low volt and breaker box. And then we go into the beautiful glass up top, well lit, just a lot of storage, guys. I mean, you know what you bring with you, you know what you're transferring over from a trade or what you're getting set up for your trailer. There is just a lot of storage. It comes with the oven. A lot of them don't come with ovens anymore. They come with the convection microwave oven and your 3-burner stove. Nice little kitchen spot back here. It just makes a lot of sense. Really great floor plan. We're excited about it. Coming into the refrigerator, this is a 12-volt fridge, 10 cubic foot, just tons of room, and just a classy look. This is just beautiful. Big, deep freezer. This is almost a full arm's length for me to go in there, tray in the door. I mean, just when we seen this come in, it was just gorgeous. Looking at this, another new feature, instead of having that single armrest in the middle, you do have 2 armrests on the outside with cup holders. This is a jackknife sofa. You sit back, you set your TV up across from here. You do have a jackknife sofa. Also, don't forget about this, storage up underneath. Hide your snacks. On this side, additional storage. It's not a coat closet, but it's a huge pantry and an additional storage in here. I just can't get enough of the storage. Comes with the central vac. So this is a system where it doesn't go into like a house central vac into a front compartment where you have the container. This is actually pop out, shake out the bag just like a regular vacuum, pop it back in. And yes, it does come with all the attachments. Going in here, all your TV attachments are up in there. And then you do drop this down to a bed if you're having a guest over. Storage up underneath as well. Right here, as we're panned down, we can look at the vent. The vent's in the floor in the front, back, and by the bathroom. These are vents that go through the floor and actually do an additional job of warming that underbelly, which is insulated that we talked about earlier. Panning over to the bed, I just love this walk around bed. You have storage up underneath here. As you come in here, go through your coach and your walkthrough, you're going to see this is the attachments for the central vac. You can go corner to corner of this coach with your central vac. Also has sink covers that are for the sink itself. Hide your snacks. Look at here again, we do have the two side compartments here for your coat closets. You have your hangers. You have a really nice shelf across there. I can't say enough about that. A lot of your stuff that just doesn't get used all the time, but just storage up over top. These 360-degree heating vents, or air conditioning vents, excuse me, they'll actually blow 360 degrees around. We have these set up throughout the coach where it's vented through the ceiling, which makes that very efficient for that air conditioning unit. Well guys, we'd love to show you this and more. Please come down to Sportsland. My name is Frank, and good walking with you.